What's good, y'all? Welcome back. How you guys doing? We have another Wilt Chamberlain highlights, man. Another video about Wilt. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. You guys are enjoying these. I'm enjoying these, learning a lot more about Wilt than I did before. So, yeah, man. So, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit like and sub button. I appreciate it. Highly grateful, like always. And yeah, man. Let's go and get started. Wilt Chamberlain, the most athletic giant ever.
His videos and stuff, like he was so freaking athletic. Like he would have been able to play in any area, like jump over anybody.
Oh, I don't know, but maybe I can if I get lucky. You had to do that to me. You had to show me up.
Look how just tall he is. Freaking mammoth.
What are you up to these days? I'm the president of the IVA, which is a professional volleyball league.
Well, for me, what comes to mind is
oh my gosh. Just imagine going against Wilt in volleyball. Him going up and get ready to spike the ball. G. Oh my gosh.
just how
Look at that.
physically dominating Wilt was. I mean, his size and strength and athletic ability. He had a great variety of really incredible strong points to his athletic skills.
Look at that, man. Get off me. Boy, I know they ain't trying to fight Wilt. I know they ain't trying to fight Wilt.
Lone's open.
Good pass.
Chamberlain rebound. Keeping in mind, Chris, Gus Johnson at 6'7", 235
With one arm. Get your weak butt out of here. Point guard, Wilt. Demigod. He's a demigod. Wilt is a demigod. Simple as
I
that.
ruptured my patellar tendon about 3.5 years ago, and luckily for me, I was living in Southern California where the beaches are really quite conducive, to playing beach volleyball and strengthening your legs, and especially for a knee operation. So I became interested, while doing that, and since then I've been touring with a team of my own called the Big Dippers for about the last 2.5 years.
Dancer
He
too.
did things that you wouldn't expect a big person like that to do. Wilt loved to dance. He could dance. He was a magnificent athlete. In today's standards, magnificent.
People don't realize that, he can, when he went to the University of Kansas, he competed in the shot put and the high jump and the quarter mile, in addition to playing on the basketball team. He was really a superlative athlete.
Chamberlain knocks it away. A beautiful defensive play by Wilt. That's as fast as I've seen Wilt run in a long time. He has good straight ahead speed.
Oh my gosh. That is
He was
crazy.
like a giraffe. A giraffe has a lot of speed. It just doesn't look like it's moving. And Wilt was that way, had a lot of speed. You could see the power. He was strong, could hold the position, couldn't push him around.
My gosh, he was a great track man. He could high jump, he could broad jump, he'd throw the shot, he'd run the quarter mile like a deer.
And the same way with his stamina, great stamina and strength.
Shaquille didn't have quite the same athleticism that Wilt had. He didn't have the endurance that obviously by the 48 minutes a night that we talked about.
Wilt was a very special guy. I mean, he was the greatest athlete I think that's ever lived. One of the strongest men that's ever played this game.
Wilt was probably the most powerful, strongest athlete that I've ever met.
Now you've slimmed down. I mean, what was your playing weight?
But he probably didn't have no type of body fat, baby fat, whatever. I'm talking about my man was probably straight skin and bones. Straight skin and bones, man. Oh my gosh. My man is probably straight bony. Like straight skin and bones, man. You couldn't find a single layer of fat on him. Oh my god.
275 now.
I can just imagine what he was eating every day. You know how many calories he was probably digesting every day?
No. My playing weight is around 300, 310.
Wilt could do whatever he wanted to on the basketball court.
300, 310.
started a discussion about being able to touch a certain mark on the backboard.
Put your hand on the sergeant on top of your box.
I heard a lot of lies.
Strong, palmed a bowling ball, a 16-pound bowling ball. Didn't put his fingers in the sockets and the holes, palmed it like that, held it out.
And Wilt sort of toying with the opposition and getting the ball over to Joe Caldwell. Chamberlain giving him plenty of room. Feeds Allen. Chamberlain knocks it away, and Allen is really hit hard.
I actually saw this, and I think to this day people don't believe it. But he wasn't at the top of the circle, but he was about 3 steps behind it on a free throw, and he ran to the free throw line, took off, and dunked the ball.
Wilt Chamberlain was an extraordinary athlete.
Okay, we heard him referenced at the Olympics this year being the greatest beach volleyball player of a certain era. What are some of the feats in any sport that Wilt accomplished that many people might not know about?
Polo, water polo.
And harness racing.
I water ski at over 100 miles an hour. When I ride in my cars, I go as much as 180 miles an hour. And most people dream of doing those things, but never have enough nerve to try them.
The Kansas City Chiefs
drafted him for tight end.
Hold up. Kansas City Chiefs coach. I caught him at 4.640 in his bare feet. But the thing that really impressed me is his agility. There's no question about it. He could be great if he plays football. With his size, speed, range, there isn't a defensive back in the world that could come close to containing him. He was 290. 290, and you're in a 4.6. I'm sorry, but who else in the NBA at 7 feet, 7'1", 290 ever? Rank of 4.5, 4.6, 290 at the time. And he say he plays at like 300, 310. He doesn't even look that. That's all straight muscle.
I know you did a 4.4 and a 40-yard dash.
Yeah.
You were a sprinter, even boxing.
We came with a concept of Wilt Chamberlain fighting Muhammad Ali, and I was going to manage Wilt. You know what happened though?
No.
Herbert saw Wilt and got afraid and thought it might be an upset because Wilt was so big. You know, Ali was 6'2", and Wilt was about 7'2".
Yeah.
And so Herbert backed out. And he was a manager of Muhammad.
He challenged me about a few years ago before they took my title, back in '67. We were on Howard Cosell's show, and I thought he was joking. But I found out he's a good fighter. I would say he's more skillful at boxing than Joe Frazier is. He's strong. Milton Gross was telling me about where he held up the back of his big car while somebody changed the tires. He's got a strong leg, strong midsection. I see him running up and down basketball courts all night, which is a hard job. I tried.
Hold up. He was also a draft pick in the highest pro level North American Soccer League in '68. The place went nuts. Everyone thought I wasn't serious or crazy, but at the end of it, John Pinto, the owner, wanted to buy his rights. Dick Cecil. My man could have played soccer too. Shit. What's next? Baseball? Swimming? Cricket? Rugby? What can Wilt not do? What can this man not do?
My thing I like was to challenge guys who were smaller, guys who were supposed to be quicker. It wasn't just my height that was getting me across in these various sports. It was some other intrinsic things that I had that made me a good athlete.
They always said he was by far the strongest person who's ever played the NBA.
Absolutely. I mean, he lifted me up like with one arm like nothing. So powerful. He came to the gym and he would do a tricep extension. The big guys, the strongest guys, would do, let's say, 120 pounds. He would come and he would do 150, 170 pounds. That's how strong he was.
Did you retire right after basketball, basically? You didn't, I went right into volleyball. I played professional volleyball actually longer than I played basketball.
Wilt Chamberlain's playing with 4 of my freshmen against Magic, Bernard King, James Worthy, Byron Scott, and Green. And it's game point. Magic throws a sky hook. Wilt blocks it. Magic calls game. And Wilt says, that wasn't goaltending. That was a clean block. And Wilt said, hey, coach, was that goaltending? I said, no, that was a clean block. And Wilt says, all right, look, we're going to play a game till 12. Winner stays, and they'll...
Imagine if they recorded blocks back then before he retired. Because then they started to record blocks a year after he retired. Imagine if they started to record blocks during his freaking lifespan. Oh my God. I mean, during his career.
There'll be no more shots made at this basket. He blocked every shot. 43 years old. He was blocking everything. It was unbelievable.
Far dribbling. Chamberlain knocks it away again for the 7th time. A collision in Chamberlain.
Hold up. Wilt walked away from basketball at age 36. I mean, that's not bad, though. Finishing 4th in MVP voting and taking his team to finals a 2nd time in a row. Shattered the record that still stands in field goal percentage. And leading the league in rebounding and block shots. He got serious offers to play more NBA basketball until age 54. So NBA teams wanted him to play at 50 years old. He probably could have done it. Crap. He probably could have done it.
Hit in the midsection, and that's putting it high. Playoff game.
That kills your body, man. I know it did for you.
Chamberlain's 6th block shot. He blocked the shot, but Lou keeps it back. That's the 3rd block for
a.k.a. Lou Alcindor.
Oh, Wilt Chamberlain went higher than I've ever seen him go. The big captain's mad. Puts it up, Chamberlain blocks it. Puts it up, Chamberlain blocks it.
The way that Wilt turned on individually at the start of the 4th quarter actually said to everybody, we're going to win. And Wilt Chamberlain is playing just about the best basketball I've ever seen any man play in my life.
Going through the middle, nobody goes. Wilt takes it in himself. Puts it in there.
Unbelievable shot, Keith. If he gets that close to the basket, I don't see how anyone can stop him.
Wilt was 6. He may try a fall-away bank. Yep, here it comes from 14 feet. It's good. His hand is for Wilt as he leaves the game, and they're giving him a standing ovation in many sections of the arena. Long pass to Adams. He's going to challenge Wilt. He does. Wilt fly swats it right down his throat. It was way out in the court, and it's grabbed by Halliburton. Goes to the baseline stop. 15-footer for the rookie will be short. Taken by Wilt. Wilt playing another tremendous game. Wrap around bounce pass at 40 feet. Comes out to Robinson. Robinson's underhand pass over to Riley. The Globetrotters are here, and Riley hits the jumper.
Not many people know or have spoken about Wilt.
Of course, let's not forget Wilt dominated other professional basketball leagues under a secret identity since age 16 or 17. Wait, what? Dropping his usual Wilt-like numbers even against grown pro 7-footers and former collegiate standouts. Whoa. So you telling me he was going over a whole different identity? So what was he called? Bill Timberland? Bill Timberland? Yeah. My name is Bill Timberland.
It's time
playing
in
just
a
like Wilt
professional
Chamberlain.
basketball league as a kid. I want to give a huge shout out to Reddit user u/DanTheMan9758 for his incredible
George Marcus.
research.
He went under the identity George Marcus.
Wilt would not only block your shot, Wilt could go up in the air and catch your shot, which was like, ooh.
Probably the greatest play I have ever seen in my life. Wilt Chamberlain was involved with Gus Johnson. Wilt was standing there. Gus goes up to dunk it. Wilt catches the ball, throws Gus to the floor, still holding the ball. They carry Gus off the court with a dislocated shoulder from bouncing off the floor. I don't see how anyone in the NBA will ever be as strong as he was.
I saw Wilt Chamberlain once go to half court and make 20 out of 25 free throws from half court.
No, Wilt had a great shot outside. He used to win games.
You mean half court shots or like, wait.
Games at home.
I'm going to tell you something. As bad as it looked, it didn't miss by that much. You just didn't make 2 in a row. You know, I had to set for a fast. There you go. I'm good for $5. I just take the last 3 of them. This is the one I'm talking about for $5. Get it up.
Oh my God.
Everybody was captivated by this giant.
I'm done. Oh my gosh. He is the most athletic giant ever, man. He is. You guys don't forget to like and sub and comment down below. I start seeing reactions to him. I'll see you guys later.